Hi everyone, I'm Nate Drakenator, and today I've got the Guardians of Harmony Princess Celestia fan series statue. And she's actually got a little white dot on her packaging because I bought her at Barnes& and Noble, and they put that on there for some reason. She wasn't actually, I don't know, she might have been on sale. I can't actually remember, I've had her for a little while. But she comes in this really neat box. It's actually really big. I had to set up my camera a little bit away. It's about yay big, you know. It's much bigger than a regular My Little Pony, and it's not really brushable, and I don't think it's posable. I think it's just a really cool statue, but it comes in a really pretty box, so I wanted to show off the box first. It's got this art down here first of a very angry Celestia. I actually really recognize that piece of art, and I think it's a frame from an episode. I think it's the one where Twilight has that flashback to when Celestia and Nightmare Moon were fighting. I think that was the season finale. It looks super familiar. And then it's got the Guardians of Harmony logo, and then the little fan series logo down there, and then Hasbro's logo, and then her name, and the big My Little Pony logo up here. And that's the new one. They updated it. And then you can see the pony through here. And then on the top, it's got a little bit of different art that doesn't carry over to the side here. And then another piece of art where she's also angry. That's probably also from an episode, but I don't recognize it. And then you've got some packaging art on the back. And now the packaging art on the back is where I get a little disappointed because it shows you this super cool Celestia with you can see the paint. Her hair is pink here and here with a blue streak instead of what they went with, where it's blue and then it has a pink streak. And the big thing here is that the plastic is like clear blue plastic with a pink painted section. But in this sweet like art on the back that's like clear plastic or maybe pearlized. I think they're both clear plastic. Like the blue also looks a little translucent. So it looks like they were separate pieces that were in clear plastic. And I think it looks a lot better than what I've seen. But maybe when I get it out of the box, I'll feel differently. But I just think that I wish they'd gone with this version. It must have been. I just wish they'd gone with this version. It must have been really expensive to make for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, at the top of her box, it's actually got the My Little Pony logo, and then it's got some other words in other languages that looks like French and then Spanish, and then it's got the Facebook page for parents down at the bottom, some choking hazards, copyright data at the very, very bottom down there. And then up here it says she protects Equestria from darkness, which is cool because she does. That's definitely what Princess Celestia is all about. So I'm really into that. And then last but not least, the bottom is just copyright data and oh hey, she's got a price on her. She was $20. I think I must have gotten her on sale. She's got a barcode and then more data and all kinds of stuff. But so that's her and that's the box. And I think now we're going to get to the best part, which is opening her up and taking a look at her. Ah, there she is. Look at her. She's so pretty. Alright. It looks like this piece can slide out. Yes. Fantastic. So, it's the inside of the box. It's just brown cardboard. Very plain. I'll put it off to the side. And then we have the inside part, which is, it's definitely printed now that I look at it, but it's just brown plastic on the back. But you can see where all the tabs are. So I'm seeing 6 back here, and then none on the bottom. Nice. Okay, so we just need to snip all of these little plastic things. 1. Oh, she's got 2 here. Wow. She must be really heavy. She's got 1 around her wing here. Keep that flat. Oh! Easy peasy. So that was just the 3. Let me take a look at this first. She's got a plastic shell here, but I can now see on the art that's definitely that's the big harmony thing. from the old castle, the old princess castle. It's got the old elements of harmony that are cast in stone that they used to defeat Nightmare Moon in it. And then the bottom of it has this like rain pattern and puddles, and you got like dawn or sunset. Looks like dawn, I think, in the background. Yeah, the dawn is rising 'cause Nightmare Moon's been defeated. Duh. What am I talking about? This side is mostly black, but you've got some more rain, and I think this is really cool box art. It's really dramatic. I really like it. So as you can see, she is big, 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 big. She's a big ol' figure. She's really, really pretty, I think, and really, really detailed. I noticed that there's like a texture to her wings. I'm not sure what it is. It feels like a plastic that I should know. I feel like I should be able to tell what this is. It's super familiar. I'm not sure off the top of my head. But the rest of her white plastic is made from something else, I think. This is definitely softer, probably so that it's more resilient to, bending and being bumped and rubbed up against because it's much thinner, you know? This is very smooth, clear plastic around her mane here, which is not surprising. It is clear plastic. Oh wow, look at her little leggy go. She's made of a pretty flexible kind of softish plastic. What is this? It's sort of rubbery. Maybe it is partially kind of rubbery. I'm not sure. I feel like I should know it. It's super familiar. This wing feels like it's on a peg of some kind. It's definitely rotating a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to. It doesn't feel like it comes out, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to rotate, but it definitely does. And this one also does just a little bit. I'm not sure if they're supposed to, but they definitely do. Anyway, so you can kind of put her wings up and then put them down a little bit. So that's the thing. But her legs are definitely stuck in where they are, and they aren't going anywhere. She's actually pretty well built. Like, you can kind of jiggle her a bit. She feels really solid. Like, she feels like she's going to stand up. Well, not if I try to knock her over. That's just mean. But she feels pretty solid. Like, I don't worry about putting her on a shelf with my other toys. Like most of my Velociraptor toys, I'm always worried they're gonna break or fall over and break. You know, they're so precariously, carefully balanced. So I'm always really worried about them. But I'm really not worried about her. She feels like she would just stay. I kind of thought maybe her little feet things, her little hoofy shoes, might come off because they're kind of like inset. But they don't. It does definitely. Oh, hey! That is pegged in there. I think that actually might come off if I gave it a little wiggling. I don't really want to. I kind of like her how she is. She's a statue, so I like her how she is. But it feels like it's pegged in there at places, and you could probably pry it out if you really wanted to. I'm really curious. Does she have another eye? Oh wow, she does. You can see right there. She's got another eye. I wonder if I can see it through the plastic. No, they painted over that area. You definitely can't see. I can't see it through the plastic either. Ripperoni. That's unfortunate. What about her cutie mark? Can I get a good look at that? No, she's only got it on the one side, and I can only get her wing up so far. I can't get a really good look at it, but it's really nice. It's got this glittery paint on the gold part, and that's really, really pretty. It's got this glittery paint here. I'm trying to use a light on it, so maybe it'll catch it and you can see it. But the glittery paint is really, really nice, especially. I'm a big fan of it. And then the rest of it, actually, it has like an outline of a brighter yellow around the lighter yellow color. And I think it's got a lot of detail in that cutie mark right there. And I think it's really nice looking. I'm not a huge fan of her eyelashes. I think that they are a little bit too big and too chunky. They don't really look very Celestia-y. Her eyes are super dark purple, which doesn't really match her hair. And I think her hair definitely should have been pink and blue instead of blue and pink. I really don't know why they went with this direction. I feel like there should be plenty of pink plastic lying around. I also think that the curvature of her face might be a little bit too dramatic. It doesn't really look on model. Like from this angle, I think she looks pretty on model and pretty good, especially there. Oh yeah, like forward facing, she looks really good. But if you turn her kind of like anywhere to the side, it starts to look kind of weird. Like what's going on with her face? Who drew that? Also, I think her ear is just way too big. um, you know what it is? You know what I think it is that she's missing? Celestia usually has like a little curl of hair right here that kind of like curls around her face, and she doesn't have that. Where's her little curl? Where's her hair at? And now on the back of it, I can really actually see the peg where there is white plastic coming out of her head that pegs onto this. And I can really see it here because it stops right there. So I can see that through the plastic, but it's pretty cloudy plastic, so it's not like super clear. Like you can kind of see her wings here, and then you can see the yellow of my background right there. But it's not like vibrantly crystal clear, but it is pretty see-through. So I can see a lot of the parts of the back of her head. Lots of stuff back there. I can see that. Um, she's got a little dent on the back of her tail here. I don't know what's up with that. Otherwise, I think she looks good. I think she's a really good toy. I really like her. I think she's really, really pretty. And yeah, that's gonna be her. I just think she's fantastic. I was super excited when they came out with them. She's not really a play toy, and personally, I think maybe $19.99 for a pretty plastic statue is a little bit high, especially because Nightmare Moons looks really, really good, and I really want hers, but I've only managed to find Celestia so far. And I got a chance to hold the Chrysalis one recently, and it looks really good, and it's really detailed, and it's got all this plastic and clear stuff going on. And Celestia's only got the one color and it's painted on, and it's not right. Her hair is supposed to be mostly, her hair has like lots of changing colors, but I think most people associate it with pink, and I feel like her hair really just should have been pink with a blue stripe. Like, I feel like there should have also been some green in there, but I'm okay with the way the back of the box looks, where if it had just been pink plastic and then painted blue, I probably would have been okay with that. Something about this blue with pink paint just seems not totally right. I'm not sure. It doesn't look quite correct, and it doesn't look as good as some of the other ones, I think. But I still really like it. And if you manage to find it on sale for like $12.99 or something, I think that's a perfect price. That's exactly what I think I would pay for it, because you can't really play with it. It mostly just sits on the shelf and looks super duper cool. But I think that's okay, Sometimes that's all you want. I have most of my ponies are I play with them, but this one, she's just gonna sit up on a shelf and look really cool and really pretty, and I'm gonna love her. And that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, you can leave it a like down there, or you can subscribe to see more videos like this one. I try to upload lots of different kinds of reviews and unboxing and show and tells, so let me see what kinds of things you want to see and you want to hear me talk about, and I'll see what I can do. You have a really good day. Nader's out.